Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LRS GT here in round 11 out of 15. Last time we were at the buffers where we saw MTL take a victory again after his streak being broken by Blue. It's about to go into round number 11 here at none other than Barcelona at Catalunya. As we currently have our standings being MTL in the lead with a total of 92 points and took it away from Intoxicated at buffers after Intoxicated had a terrible run there. Currently in second with 89. Third is Blue with 68. Took it away from JKR, that podium spot. Now JKR is behind with 67. 20 points lower is Shiny in 5th with 47 points. And then we have Ricky with 38 points, so 6th. 7th is Ellie, who did break that tie and is now with 37 points. So Jimmy Fuego is in 8th with 35 points. Danny Allister in 9th with 32, and Violet in 10th with 27, making that your top 5 here. Then the bottom drivers, of course, the Rain and Arch still tied. But Kanzi with 5, or Station with 5, Kanzi with 3, Audi with 2, and the bottom 5 still with a point amount of 0. So we're about to go into Catalunya next. MTL already on a huge multi-streak for a long while so far. As we only have a few more rounds to go here at the LRS GT series. Well, the qualifying session is starting. So looking at Blake, the driver currently still with 0 points under his name. And also not in a good session. This entire season just not been having any good moments. Already did, I think, get himself a few points or 1 point or however many amount of points he got. Taking a look at Anastasia, also getting ready to do his run. Multiple other drivers also getting ready to do their runs. And the person who will start their qualifying run first is Blue. Taking a look at Kanzi, the driver who did not have a great season so far. Oh, he did score himself a few points, so that is already a achievement over many other drivers. Gotta take a look at Blake crossing the line. And also going to start a lap. So Kanzi and Blue already ahead of the pack. Already also about to start his lap. Blue crossing the line, putting a 1 minute 43, 9:56. Kanzi in second, Blake Isayoy in third. But it could all change in a second. Already immediately putting a faster lap. And Denny also sneaking his vehicle in the top 5, or in the top 3, excuse me. Ellie now putting it to the top 5. Blake being pushed all the way down to the bottom so far. So looking at the drivers currently tied with Renacci, the driver right behind them. Both of them are tied in the point system, or in the points results. Let's see which of these two could put their vehicle up to the top. As JKR makes that podium spot his. Jimmy Fuego immediately taking it away. Gets himself that third spot. Now JKR in fourth and Kanzi in fifth. Great move right there. MTL immediately, of course MTL sneaking in this vehicle, so it's intoxicated. Those two are gonna duke it out here. I know 100%. Blue still in pole. Ellie going into ninth. Ricky still in eighth. Danny in third. Let's hit it in second. Blue in first. Until Fortune Fuego in fifth. And JKR in sixth. Kanzi in seventh. Ricky in eighth. Ellie in ninth. And Artie in 10th. And Blake, the driver who was in podium, got all the way pushed down to 17th. Looking at smoke here in the number 95 BMW Z4 with the Ubisoft Rayman Origins livery. In 18th, Astasia in 15th tried to get a faster lap. Blue coming into the pits is about to switch tires and also get some more fuel to continue with the qualifying session. with Jimmy Fuego, I think. Or no, that was Demi, if I'm correct. Yeah, that was Demi. Went into the sand there at the end. Jimmy Fuego is still in 5th. MTL about to go into the pits. And Jimmy trying to get ahead of Slaughterlord, who's all the way in 20th. Demi, however, in 13th here at the qualifying session at Catalunya in Barcelona, Spain, as we have less than 5 minutes remaining. Let's see which of these drivers will get himself to the top spot. Less than 3 minutes remaining. The top 5. Still Jimmy Fuego, MTL, Danny Alistair, Intoxicated, and Blue the Demon. With the top 10 also. Well, this time, a Shiny snuck in and pushed Ellie into the 10th spot. And Artie out of the top 10. As the Intoxicated could make his entire race good here, depending on how MTL will be doing at the start of the race and also throughout the entirety of the race. And also how Intoxicated will be doing, because those two are 100% going to duke it out. So 1.5 minutes remaining. Metro in 19th. Just cannot seem to get himself a proper run right here. And also, excuse me if I'm extremely quiet. I'm very, very tired. But I do want to watch this race and commentate it. So my apologies if it does get a bit too quiet. Less than a minute remaining. And officially we would have that chicane over there, but we got rid of that because that was chicane stupid. So now we just have a nice flow in Catalunya. Got across the line. Danny Alistair in third. And no improvement from him either. Either from Ellie, as we have like 5 seconds remaining. This is to be the lap for multiple drivers who are just starting their laps. Waiting for 16 cars while we look at the number 16 car. Solana cutting off her run going into the pits. Very unfortunate that that is the idea that she had to do. Looking at Blake Izayoy now, also about to cross the finish line after. Kanzi in 7th. And he is going really fast, but I don't know if he'll get himself a faster lap time than he currently has. Crossing the line. No, he didn't. Making a blue the demon. Investigated Daniel's MTO engine before we get a top 5 here at Catalunya. As we are about to get ready to race here. We are going green, racing here for 10 laps at none other than Catalunya at Spain for the LRS GT. Violet immediately sliding in and tries to get that top spot. Or tries to get ahead and into the top 10. Onto the late into the braking zone. Oh, Kanzi and Ellie make contact there. And now Ellie is going to take advantage of the situation. Gets ahead of Kanzi. Big moment right there. Now Ricky trying to overtake on Jimmy Foo right here. Blake all the way in the back now. MTL, of course, hunting down Intoxicated, who is currently leading the race. And now MTL gets ahead of Blue. And is now going to hunt down the other purple car. And Blue immediately trying to take it away from MTL. He knows what's on the line. Of course, Blue's good friends with JKR, so this might just be a little help from a friend. Got to do this. There we go. It's just a car in the middle over there. My bad. Gotta go into lap 2. MTL trying to find a way to get out of Blue, and Blue's putting everything he can on the line to defend MTL as much as possible. And of course, MTL might be thinking, hey, we're both McLaren drivers, let me through. But Blue is not going to let MTL through in the slightest, as Art gets ahead of Renacci right here. Gets himself at the 12. About to go into lap 3 already. Investigated leading. MTL and Blue are really close to each other so far. MTL. Oh, he goes a bit wide over there. Jet car into a realm of his own. As of course MTL is very close to Blue and Intoxicated is in the lead. Jet car is far behind, but not close at the same time. He is a bit close, but he's not close enough to overtake. Danny, however, the other Mercedes driver, he could get himself to overtake. As the 5 and the 17 are about to go into lap 4. Oh, shiny into the sand. Alrighty, that was very unexpected. Now Ark is gonna try to sneak his vehicle past the number 1. What happened? I don't even know what happened. Blake about to overtake his Seisha right here. Great maneuver. MTL got ahead of Blue and is now going to hunt down Intoxicated. He wants to get that second win. currently has 7 wins under his name. He's maybe about to get his 8th one here in the single season. Now Shiny trying to swoop in. Take that 10th spot away from Violet, and now Violet is all the way 11th out of the top 10 point margin. I do want to give some info about the LRS rally progress. We have all the tracks for it, but unfortunately we do not have the proper cars. Which also for that we might also test teams in LRS rally. But when that goes really well, every series will also have teams. So we'll see LRS GT possibly have team and team cars or stickers of the team. Same story with stock cars, same story with Formula and Rally. And for if it does get at one point, if it does get so large that multiple drivers, like almost half a grid, is like waiting to partake, they'll all be sent into a series, which at the end of the season you could always come out if there is space. So for example, there will be either a Formula Junior season or a karting season. But also a bit of a touring car season. So we'll add 3 more series to the list. MTL currently with the fastest lap, with Jimmy Floyd goes about to go cross the line into 7th. And also in lap 7, tries to go for an overtake here on Danny Allister onto turn 1 and cannot seem to do it. MTL is pushing like crazy, as he currently has the fastest lap of 1:44.571. That will be very useful for him against Intoxicated. Violet trying to get ahead of Arc. Onto the straight right here. Violet is ahead, but Arc has the advantage on the inside here. And takes back that spot from Violet. So back to the whole teams thing that I want to do. With teams, of course, we'll have battles against each other. Drivers will be able to manage a team as Kanzi beaches his Ferrari right here. After an incident, Kanzi beached his Ferrari and is now into an even worse situation than before. Now it gets sent back to the pits. Oh my god. Well, there goes Kanzi. As I was talking about the pits, or not the pits, the teams thing. Basically, we'll have multiple teams, or driver could manage a team and also choose who to partake or who to let them drive. Also for drivers who are purely out of the series and they are driving in, for example, a junior series or a different series, and they want to get into the LRS series, they could either make a connection from sport to sport or from category to category, or they could make an offer to try to transfer to one spot to the other, but it depends on how the other drivers also want them. For example, let's say if Demi's gonna manage a team and we have, let's say, Artie, and Artie is driving in GT and stock car. Of course, Artie wants to drive for something different. He wants to drive. He wants to either drive for example, Phantom Motorsports as opposed to Demi's racing team. And of course, Blue would say yes to that or no, depends on what he wants. And Demi will try to do his best, of course, to keep Artie to his team. And those transfers will be made after every LRS Legends race. So after every 5 seasons, we'll have a transfer. We'll have a transfer section, and then we're going to be going back into LRS like usual. As joining a series, you have, of course, 5 seasons until you can renew or stay. Yeah, until you can stay, either stay or leave, or stay but in a different team. Intoxicated half a second ahead of MTL. As we're about to wave white flag, one more lap to go. Intoxicated still leading but only by a small margin. Now this is where shit might hit the fan. There's multiple drivers in contention. MTL still holding the fastest lap here at Catalunya. Looking at these, about to duke it out. Ark might get himself 1 point here. He might just get himself 1 point, which was supposed to be Violet's. They could snatch it all away. As we are about to take a look at Intoxicated. Coming over to the straight, takes a right. And as we all wait for the black and white checkered flag, he defended with all his might and he wins here at Catalunya. MTL in second. Blue coming home in third, making that your podium here at Catalunya. JKR coming home in fourth. And Ricky finishing off the top 5 and getting himself a 5th spot. Denny crosses the line in 6th. Jimmy Fuego also about to do it in 7th. Ellie also joining along in 8th place. With Shiny was really close. And Art about to finish that top 10 here at Catalunya. A great run from Ark. He got himself a good share of points. That's very important. Arena ended up 13th, Pilot 11th, already 12th, but hey, that's good enough. Demi also 14th. It's not like points margin, but hey, it is something to be proud of that you did score yourself a point. Spokera coming in with 15th, Blake is 16th, 17th from Anastasia. Looking at Slalom 18th, Metro in 19th, and then Concept about to finish it off in 20th. As the scores are updating right now, we are looking at MTL still first with currently 101 points, getting over 100 points in the LRS GT season, or in the test season of the LRS GT series. Intoxicated in second with 99, Blue in third with 78, JKR in fourth with 74, Shiny all the way behind with 49 in fifth, Ricky with 44, Ellie with 40, Jimmy with 39, Denny with 37, and Violet Sky 10 points behind with 27. And still Ark now ahead of Reina in the 11th, but no points for the bottom 5. As we're about to go into round 12, which is Silverstone next. So till then, we'll see you guys.